Hi everyone, Rachel here again. Finally, I have finished some more Christmas journals. 3 are going to be spoken for. I only know exactly one of them so far. I have to wait for 2 answers to see if my customers would like them or not. And then, so that's 3, and then 4 will be available for sale, but I'm not sure which ones yet. So I thought I'd do my flip through anyway. I'm sorry if my voice is echoing. I'm in the bedroom because the light is fading and there's better light in here. And I hope everyone is well, and I'll just get started because I have a lot to get through, probably be 2 or 3 videos. So these 2 are similar in color, Stamperia images, and they have pink and beautiful aqua sort of blues, and I've added a bit of red, some of the paper I bought in Venice, antique music paper, Stamperia stamp, and antique lace, and then they are bound with baker's twine, and then that's the back of that one. So let's start with the Christmas tree first, Joy. And these are those books that I bought at the antique market about a month ago, and they at the end of the day they turned out to be Reader's Digest. I didn't know you could get that in Italy, and they're from the 1950s. So here I have a glassine bag that I stamped and decorated with some Stamperia images, and then a tag, and that is an Artie Mays tag. And then this is scrapberry paper. So the signatures are kind of pinks and blues, but you will find some red and green as well. So I love those cute images. And then, yeah, this one's 1958. So again here, because the pages had been glued into the book, I stitched them onto some of the original book pages to create pages that opened out. So I'll go quickly because there's a lot of pages in here. Manu digital paper. This is also, I love these images, and I love the way these papers are quite light, so you could write on those as well. They're not just decorative, just a little tuck spot. So as you know, they normally kind of semi-nude. That's one of my digitals in the kit that's in my shop. Christmas book. Yeah, most of my journals, I don't like to decorate the pages too much because I think of how I would like it. Here's a pocket on a Edith Holden page. One of the ones with just the writing. That's just a blank tag with a pretty Stamperia scrap paper that someone can decorate. And then this is one of those letters to parents that get put under the plates. And it's in my digital kit. Stamperia and Nostalgia Graphic Land. Yeah, I like to keep the journal, sorry, I was going to say, kind of nude, only with a few pockets and tuck spots, because it just gives people the option of playing around with it the way they want to. I don't like to put too much on the pages, because I tend to want to sort of collage things and do things like that when I do my travel journals. So I figure maybe people would like to do the same. So but there are quite a lot of tuck spots in here. I think I went a little bit crazy. Probably need to work it out before I get started how many I want to put in each signature. Oh, now this is something I printed out bigger. It's a Nostalgia Graphic Land. It's kind of like one of those folder things. This could be glued to the page around 3 sides and become a tuck spot, or you could washi tape it in, and it could be a really nice flip out. So it gives lots, really, like flip it around and flip out that way, or flip in that way. But in each of these bigger journals, I put one of those in. So lots of tuck spots, as I said, just lots of ephemera that can be taken out and played with. And also, if you find, I tried to keep myself under, there's the foot of Italy. I tried to keep myself under control with how many pages I put in. Oh, this is a pocket, a side loading sort of pocket, and beautiful Stamperia. I tried to keep myself under control with how many pages I put in, because I want to put everything in because it's all so pretty. And then that's beautiful wrapping paper. And then they're already bulky before you start. So these, they're just kind of level when you, if you know what I mean, like when they're closed. I'll just grab this one. See, it's not bulking, but there's lots of paper clips and things to come out there, so it's not bulking at all, but it probably will start to when you start to fill it up. But you can just tear out, like for example, that's an old book page, you might not need that. You could tear it out here, and then obviously the other half of it, and use it in your collaging. It's not a problem. I did that with my Australian one, and I'll probably have to tear out more because I seem to like to collage so much and put so many flip outs and things in. And it's the same with these sorts of images. Maybe you don't want to keep the double page in. You might want to use it for something else, or fussy cut the birds out and do some collaging. You can do all kinds of things. Some of these pages you might not want them, just tear them out. I only tried to put in the ones that had interesting images in mostly. Love this. I can't remember, is that Curio? I think I got it from Curio. And that's beautiful Stamperia image. I love this Artie Maze. I think, no, this is not Artie Maze. What am I saying? This is Calico Collage. Oh gosh, I'm probably saying the wrong thing. This is from Stamperia, and it's from a little booklet that they have, and they're cute little tags to cut out or play with, or you can put them in and create tuck spots. So I just put the whole sheet in, and that's from the vintage Christmas book. This is from my digital, lovely old Santa image. See, I've been gas bagging. We're more than halfway through. Old music paper, tuck spot. Then this is another one of those. I can't remember whose that was in. And you can use it to create a tuck spot or journal on or flip out. Now this is one of those dreams, etc. envelopes kind of thingies. I don't know what you call these. And I put a little card in there, little journaling card, so you can do what you like with that. So I just pinned that, paper clipped it there. What am I done? Okay, come on. There we go. And I love that image. It's just beautiful. And let's see what else. So yeah, this is Calico Collage. That's from their old Christmas recipe book, turkey with au gratin with almonds. Some more images, a little tuck spot. One of my printables. Nice tuck spot with this fussy cut image. This gorgeous paper from Curio, wrapping paper. This is, I can't remember. Another image. And then this is one of my printables from the backs of the postcards. A tag that I made. Just another tuck spot. I'm just going quickly here. Sorry, guys. Embroidery. This is a little envelope-y thing that you can use. I didn't stick it down, it's just clipped in there. One of my printables in a tuck spot. That gorgeous image, I think I got that from Pixabay. That's one of my, the blank one that I had from the letters that they write to their parents. Yeah, so cute. So yeah, I got this from Calico Collage because I love all of these. Are these like images from the 40s or the 50s or the 60s? And you see lots of them on Pinterest, but I don't know whether or not, that's one of my doilies, whether or not they are, you can use them or not, if they're protected by copyright. So I bought a kit that had things in there that I assume that is okay. So this is a tuck spot. This is Stamperia, isn't it gorgeous? And then you can write there, put photographs, whatever you like, and I created like a little tucky spotty sort of pocket. So that's the first one, Joy with the Christmas tree. Now one of these may be sold, one of these two, I'm not sure, because my customer said she liked pinks and greens, and I think she's waiting to see a flip through. So yeah, I'm not sure. So this has got the beautiful winter scene and the robin and Merry Christmas. And that's the back with this gorgeous, I couldn't wait to use these gorgeous Stamperia stamps that I have. And I hadn't used them yet. Beautiful antique lace, that's one of my faves. I have quite a bit of it, but it's starting to go down, so eventually I won't use it anymore. So I didn't want to cover up that image because it's so pretty, but you could write something there, put like a a label-y sort of thing. And so instead I put a glassine bag over here with a tag in it, and I collaged a bit on the glassine bag as well. And then this is a tuck spot with a few things in it, another Pixabay image. This book was from 1959. I love that colour. It's one of my favourite colours. So just a journaling card, beautiful paper. That letter again, Christmas scene. Another tuck spot with the tree. So there will be a little bit of, that's one of my printables. There will be a little bit of red and green in here as well. Oh, here comes my husband. It was a public holiday here yesterday, so they're having a long weekend from school and from work. Here's a tag. Colouring in page. Old atlas. Lots of places to journal. I love, that's one of my favourite Santa images. This is a tuck spot. Just put this taggy sort of thing in there. Sorry if I'm casting shadows. Beautiful Stamperia paper. One of the tags that I made. And a tuck spot. Wrapping paper. Lovely old postcard. This is a stamp, one of those Stamperias. It's so pretty. Yeah, so this one's pretty faithful to the pink and blue sort of colours. That's one of my papers in my kit. Lovely Pixabay image. This is a little tuck spot here. And this opens just from the Stamperia little booklet. Goes in there. One of my embroideries, Christmas embroideries. That beautiful image again. Just a little journaling spot. This is that vintage Christmas book, the big one. Tried to include something in each signature from those books. The calico collage paper. Tuck spot. This is just an old letter printed on, no, it's an old invoice, I think, 1890. It's from the New York Public Library. This is an old magazine. That's from a very old 1900. Tuck spot. That's one of those Dreams Etc. envelopes. And then a tag in a tuck spot. And another big Stamperia journaling card. Wrapping paper. Calico collage. This is another one of those Dreams Etc. that I thought you could use as a flip out or glue in around 3 sides and create a big tuck spot. This is an envelope. Who did I get that from? Dreams Etc. I think. And I haven't stitched these envelopes. I just thought because they could open out and be a nice journaling sort of spot. But you can glue them if you want to or stitch them down. This just flips out. Here's another tuck spot. Another one with a Stamperia. I love these Stamperia. I think that came from a paper. That one. And then that's the other side of the letter to Mum and Dad. That's one of my printables, and I made a journaling card out of it. And then that's one of my printables as well. And just a little tag, a tuck spot here, nearly there. And let's see, another image. Doily to use. That would be lovely to write over the top of that. And another journaling card that I made. And another tuck spot. And then here, a pocket created. Who did I get that from? Calico Collage. And a journal that a tag that I made that you saw me do that, and just a Nostalgeographic Land. It's just white on the back, so you can play around with that. So that is the second one. What I might do is one more or two more. Do these smaller ones, and then I'll do the other 3 in another video. So this one is sold. This is a smaller one. It's done in an antique book. So this is the Stamperia image, and then just love this. And then there's little tuck spots. And the book is 1881, and it's a dictionary of mythology. Do you say mythologia? So yeah, so this one is sold. This one, my customer chose. I sent her a few images, and she chose this one. So look at the beautiful. I chose the nicest pages out of it. I've done the similar sort of job, just on a smaller scale. It's just gorgeous. Tag, and then I'm very excited about this. This was in the front of the page, so I put that in, and then that was there as well. Is it 2? Yes, it's 2. There we go. You see, it's a little bit frail here, so if you put a little bit of washi tape, maybe I'll do that. Put some washi tape there just to make sure the pages stay in. But I really wanted to include them in intact. Love that image, and then some. That's one of those fold-out tags by Artie Mays. And just very similar, love that, very similar sort of style as I normally do. So lots of tuck spots, just everything's smaller. Some original pages. My printable. I created a little flip out here, and that's just a little tuck spot kind of. There, can I get it back in? Yes. And so that flips out like that to give it a bit more space. So just quickly flip through some original writing. I always try to put that in each book, as you know, as well. Let's see here, that's some old wrapping paper. Old, I mean that I've had it for a while. It's not antique. That's one of my printables. And this is a Artie Mays envelope. And I did stitch that one closed. Some more wrapping paper, gorgeous winter scene, tuck spot. Oh, I did manage to pack in a few pages here. Might have to tear some out. Another tuck spot. So Lulu hasn't been, she sort of stays in her room more and more every day. But yesterday she decided she wanted to sit in my sewing room now that I've tidied it up, and I've taken out that big table, and she can fit at the end of the table and have plenty of space. So she came in and she made 2 really gorgeous Christmas cards. And she has these boxes that have lots of... I'm just flipping through while I'm chatting. Has these boxes where she has all this creative stuff, and she hasn't pulled it out for ages, and she didn't remember. And when we went to Australia, not this time, but last year at Christmas, my mum and my sister gave her a whole lot of they gave her this gorgeous little scrapbooking pad of Kaiser Craft with Christmas, and I was just in there eyeing them off while I was making these journals, I was putting in all my pockets and tuck spots, and she had all these gorgeous things that would have been perfect. Do you think she was going to... Oh, she gave me one there. I love that. I just stitched that in. So I did get my hands on a few things, but not that. You can just put some pictures or some paper and then write. And then I just put a Stamperia card in there. So that's that one. So I kept eyeing them off. She says, Mummy, stop looking at my goodies. She had some really nice things. The cards are gorgeous. And she said that I could offer the cards in a giveaway. So you might be getting one of her cards when I do my giveaway soon. So this is the other old book. So I did 3 antique books and then 4 of the other books. And I'll tell you, this book is 1885, I think. Anyway, we'll have a look when we get there. So there's just a little pocket here. I got that from Lulu. And then a tag that I made. So just put that in there. And then that's a journaling card that I made, and there's gorgeous... I didn't want to cover it up. And then this is just a little narrow pocket. Yeah, 1885. I looked it up. It's Roman numerals. I looked it up on the internet. It's got some scribbling. And what is this? Oh, it's written in It's written in Latin. Can't understand it. That's one of my printables. That's another one of my printables and a tuck spot. Gorgeous old postcard. I just love that wrapping paper, so pretty. Just from an old children's book. This is from Manu. They have some beautiful papers. This is Manu as well. Just stuck that. That's from Calico Collage. Lots of writing on here. Yeah, it looks like it's Valga ad Esempio. No, some of it's in proper Italian, and then some of it's in Latin. I shouldn't say proper Italian. Latin, yeah. Just a little tuck spot here. I liked these pages because there's not too much writing on them, so you can do things with that. I wonder what the time is. Steffi has to go and get Lulu. She's at volleyball. So little Calico Collage tuck spot. Now I did this one mixed because the front cover is kind of, it's pink and blue really, but red is really nice with it as well. So I did it mixed inside. Another tuck spot, Stamperia image. Another one of those that you can create a flip out or a pocket or use it as a journaling card. One of my printables here and a tuck spot. And this is also one of my printables. So I did pack a lot in these smaller ones. Some old, that's vintage paper there. And then that's one of my printables. I love that. I've used that in some of the tags that I made that I did in the video a few weeks ago. This is an image from Pixabay that I love. Oh, now this piece of paper was in the book when I bought it. So I put it in there. I don't know what's the story with it. It's got these little holes like it got burnt or something. But that was originally in the book. So I thought whoever purchases this should have that. Who knows how old it is. So the antique market, it is on this Sunday, and I'm hoping, there's been very bad weather in Italy, but I am hoping that my man, that's one of my printables, my man comes from Verona, and he might still have some grain sacks. That's what I'm hoping for. Hopefully the Italians didn't buy it. Bye, Steffi. You can talk. Love that. That flips out. I didn't want to cut the tree off. And then there's a pocket, and that's a Stamperia image. Some wrapping paper. You're going to hear the door bang. Here we go. No? Yep, that's a Pixabay image. This is a little Artie Mays envelope, and I just created a little tuck spot with that beautiful piece of Stamperia paper that I couldn't throw out. I had to just stick it there. Little pocket. Tag with a tuck spot. I put a lot of tuck spots in these, didn't I? And this one opens out. You can separate that. Oh, look, I printed on the other side as well by mistake. But I quite liked it, so I left it. And I love that Santa image. I think that came from Pixabay. I just put in Santa images, like Christmas images. And there's 2 tags there. And then this opens out. You can write. There's lots of little pages. And then I put a tag there, a journaling card that I made, and just a tag. So you can do what you like with that. So that is that. So I think I'll end this video here, and we will do the other. How many more do I have? Oh, now I'm confused. I've got to do another 3 journals. So thank you for watching, and I'll be back soon. Bye.